It's Thursday, August 10th, 2023. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3. The Barbados Senate last night passed amendments to legislation that will pave the way for a new state-owned company to run the national insurance scheme. They will also make changes to pension payments for people entering the public service in 2024. Former actuary Charles Herbert interprets that legislation as meaning that government workers at the lower end will be paying a total of 9% for their NIS pension, while those at the higher end will pay 5%. And he sees it as widening the gap between the two groups of public workers. In wrapping up debate in the Senate last night, Leader of Government Business Senator Lisa Cummins explained that the new national insurance company will spearhead the reform process, which has at its center the proposal to increase NIS pensions to 68.
We're making decisions now to protect future generations.
In the meantime, Kazar Franklin says his union and other people are not taking this lying down. He says they're calling a news conference this morning.
We are hoping that the people will come out and demonstrate the government once and for all that the government cannot take up the money that is their lifeline and use it for their purposes as opposed to use it for the purposes that was intended.
The Barbados Association of Masqueraders meets today to discuss some of its concerns emerging from the losses, delays and congestion experienced during Grand Kadooment. Trinidad and Tobago's Finance Minister Colin Imbert has described as arrant nonsense a charge by the opposition leader there that Guardian Holdings Limited is in danger of a financial meltdown. Antigua is buzzing with excitement today as an Antiguan woman and her 18-year-old daughter blast off into space on free rides aboard Virgin Galactic.
To mark the occasion, the Tourism Authority has planned 2 public watch parties that will take place in both Antigua and on the sister isle, Barbuda.
At least 36 people have died as fast-moving wildfires rage across the Hawaiian island of Maui. Some people even had to jump into the sea to save their lives. The acting governor says the fires have been fanned by strong winds from a hurricane that passed 500 miles south of the Hawaiian Islands.
We never anticipated in this state that a hurricane which did not make impact on our islands will cause this type of wildfires.
In St. Lucia, suicide is suspected in the death of a male tourist who was found dead by a gardener on the grounds of a popular resort in Soufriere. In Trinidad, an 18-year-old bandit was killed last night by an off-duty policeman who was at a bar playing dominoes when 2 men came in and announced a hold-up.
It is said the off-duty officer became fearful for his life and fired several shots at the men.
In the Bahamas, a government legislator, Kirk Cornish, is on bail on 2 counts of rape against a 35-year-old woman. The 48-year-old Cornish also faces additional charges of assault and threats of death. He's been forced to resign as parliamentary secretary in the Prime Minister's office. Today's weather forecast for Barbados, partly sunny with a few light to moderate showers. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.